We head outdoors bound this morning, and today we have a little bit of everything for you, from bugs to bears to what trout can see. Do you know trout can see?
Well, I never thought about it. George Nolan of WXR Outdoors Band Team joins us down. Sounds like you got a lot to talk to us about, George.
I do, and y'all know that I like to talk.
Yeah. And cook.
But from time to time, we hear about some pretty cool things, and we like to share them with everybody in something we call news and notes from the field. So let's get this party started. How y'all doing there, folks? Let's start with bugs and bass. This may be one of the best times of the year to target smallmouth on area streams, especially with a fly rod, and insects are the reason why. Now, there are plenty of insect hatches going on, plus there's a glut of terrestrial insects like cicadas, grasshoppers, and crickets. Our friend Alex McRickard of the Virginia Department of Wildlife Resources has an article on how to target those bass with a fly rod and which flies to use. I've got a link to it on the Outdoors Bound page of our website, WFXRTV.com. Bug patterns and poppers like those, anything that will make a splash, are the way to go. Top streams to give it a try in our region are the James, the Jackson, and the New. Now let's switch gears now to hunting. Dove and squirrel seasons underway. Archery seasons for deer, bear, turkey, all coming up on October 1st. Remember, to hunt in those seasons, you might need to take another look at your licenses. In addition to hunting license statewide, you need an archery license. If you're hunting bear, you're going to need a bear license. To hunt deer, turkey, you're going to need a deer and turkey permit. Also, don't forget a national forest permit if you plan to hunt on national forest lands. And you ready for some trout? Who isn't? Yeah, of course you are. Big old fish, right? Virginia's statewide trout stocking program starts in just about 2 weeks on October 1st. It's going to run through May. Speaking of trout, there's some research out about just what colors trout can see. Scientists have figured out trout are capable of seeing shades of red, green, and blue. Everything else is in a grayscale in black and white. Now, while color is important, researchers say contrast, dark against light, probably even more important when trout are on the hunt and looking for something to eat.
Wow. Well, George, how can someone put this knowledge of contrast to use?
That's an excellent question. When it comes to contrast, it's all about visual processing. So shape and movement are the answer. That contrast, those fish can see the shape of something, they can see it moving. That's what they're keying on, in addition to color. That means when you're selecting lures or flies, matching the shape or movement of what those trout are feeding on is very important.
Oh, yeah.
So you learn something new every day.
Yeah, absolutely. You sound like a bit of a scientist there, George. Yeah, good advice, though. Excellent advice for folks at home to reel in some trout, because we all want to see those big old fish. Right. Yeah. All right, George Nolov of our WFXR Outdoors Bound team, thanks so much for joining us this morning.